Hey Libra, welcome to your late March reading. Not really date or time specific. Just makes it a little easier to navigate the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. Please join us here. We need all the positive energy we can get going here. And that's what you will find. If you're returning, you know how much I appreciate you. How many of you have been so supportive. And I love your comments, your feedback, your emails. It's just been a blessing, really. So I'm hoping that everyone watching is in good health, and I'm sending you the energy of love and protection and safety for you and those you love. But this week, what we're going to do is read Twin Flames Empowered. Last week was about growing. This week is about empowerment. How are we empowering ourselves and each other, even in separation, right? There's the energy of empowerment. And I just want to focus on that right now. It is a general reading for the collective, so if it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out the video that aligns with your rising sign. This is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. You can also be a cross-watcher for the Sun and Rising videos of your divine counterpart. I am pulling 2 cards here from Moonology Oracle. Say that 3 times fast. As we are still in the energy of the new moon in Aries. So, Masculine gets the card, you and your loved ones are safe. That is the new moon in Cancer. Cancer is about home and hearth and protecting the roost. So you and your loved ones are safe. Very beautiful energy, especially considering all that we're going through. If you're watching this when I'm recording it, we are in the midst of a global pandemic, wreaking havoc in our economies, in our lives, in our social interactions. But I feel in a really weird way, it's brought us closer together. Like, here we are, right? So I just wanted to say, I feel there are shifts taking place for the better, even in the midst of the darkness and the fear and the uncertainty. So I'm just putting that out there. That is my 58-year-old wisdom. Or me trying to convince myself. Okay. Feminine gets luck is on your side. A new moon in Sagittarius. See the archer's bow there. Luck is on your side. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of expansion. So I sort of feel like this is meant for a feminine who may not be seeing their way clear right now and sort of fumbling around in the dark. You've got luck here. Luck here. So I'll just leave that as that. And then just for you, Libra, I'm pulling 1 card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So if you are here as a cross watcher, this is not for you. This is for the Libras who are watching. Oh, wait a minute. Come on now. There we go. Okay. For the Libras who are watching, 1 card, Queen of the Moon Oracle. What message wants to come through? Ooh. Expect the unexpected. Kind of goes with this, luck is on your side, right? Expect the unexpected. Card 43, 4 and 3 is 7. 7 is a highly spiritual and intuitive number. Just saying. The unexpected. No matter how well you plan, there is always room for the unexpected to occur. Build your resilience, as rare occurrences can happen. A visitor a visitor you have not seen in a long time may re-enter your life. In the Old Farmer's Almanac, a blue moon was described as the 3rd full moon in a season that has 4 full moons. The newer and now more accepted description is that a blue moon is when there are 2 full moons in 1 calendar month. Either way, it is a rare occurrence and has inspired the saying, once in a blue moon, when describing an event or behavior that only happens rarely. The energy and power of the blue moon can be best taken advantage of by setting intentions on these moons of things that you really want but have never felt could ever happen. I'm referring here to big wishes, the almost miracle stuff we would be both delighted and surprised about if it manifested. After setting blue moon intentions, though, don't sit there hoping it will just happen. Try to take clear, practical steps toward these big, seemingly faraway intentions and help the universe along. Some of us love surprises, some of us don't. But I don't think anyone can go through life without sometimes having the unexpected happen to them. While some professions in particular, such as the military and medicine, try to plan for everything that could go wrong, life sometimes finds a way to outsmart the most thorough of plans. That is simply life. Although it is important for us to know where, how, and why we are traveling down a particular path, we should always make room for and expect the unexpected. I read that whole thing. I usually don't. I felt like it was a message that someone needed to hear. Can't plan everything. Libra, you're usually a little bit better about that. It's we earth signs that frequently need a plan, and we don't often, well, that's not true for all of us. I am an earth sign, I'm a Virgo, but that's a mutable sign, so I kind of like change. I feel most grounded when things are changing. I know that sounds kind of antithetical to stability, but it's how I roll. Anyway, I don't seek the change, I just embrace it. There you go. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at divine masculine energy here. Wow, feminine. The connection here. Woo. In the extended, I will be pulling cards representing the block or challenge in this connection that needs to be overcome at this time. A card for the strength in the connection between you that will help you overcome that block or challenge. A card representing how the divine masculine is acting, behaving, or their intentions toward the feminine at this time. A card with regard to the feminine's actions, behaviors, intentions toward the masculine. Outcome and timing if timing is an issue. But presently what I'm looking at here is your energies and that of the connection, how the masculine is supporting the feminine, empowering the feminine, and how the feminine is empowering the masculine. In what ways are you empowering each other, even in the midst of separation? Okay, masculine showing up, 6 of Wands. That's reconciliation. That's someone returning from the past. It's somebody, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be. It's somebody who's looking for a peace or a truce, an opportunity to make amends. It's a card of victory, though. So let's look at this. Yeah. Underneath here is Judgment. Judgment is a card of Scorpio. It's second chances. It's redemption, reconciliation. So now we have reconciliation on reconciliation. This is the energy underneath the deck. It's kind of unconscious energy. I almost feel like this is a masculine who's trying to win at all cost. That 5 of Swords that's been coming out a lot lately in these twin flame readings, just this past week, last week too, if I'm being completely honest. It feels here, and then we have the 2 of Swords. So lots of Swords energy here. This is mental energy. This is someone who's trying to figure out their next best step. They don't have clarity. They are at a crossroads. They know they're at a crossroads. They know it's now or never, but they are sort of trying to block out all the noise. This is all the noise. When I say block out all the noise, I mean it's like mental energy coming at them, and they're just trying to shut it down, put the blinders on and shut it down. It feels a little overwhelming to them, I think, to the point where they feel they have to defend. I know it's not the 7 of Wands, which is more defensive, but if you look at this card, this guy, he's just beaten down some people and he's walking away, but he's looking over his shoulder like, who's coming at me with a sword, with a dagger? So he's won, but he wins at a cost. And that's a hollow victory. So I feel this is a masculine who wants to reconcile, but who's trying to defend and ward off attacks of a mental nature. And this person looks very serene right there, just seated, very still, stuck energy. Swords crossed to protect them. Protect what? Their heart. While they're in some inner Zen garden in their mind, trying to figure out their next best step. They are at a crossroads, so time is of the essence. And then under the deck, they would really, like second chances here. Another opportunity, another bite at the apple. Another bite at the apple for sure. The feminine shows up as Page of Pentacles. This is a message. This is a feminine who's showing up very grounded and looking just for a fresh start. This is the card of, hey, don't sweat it, babe. It's just coffee. It's just lunch. It feels like this is a feminine who is pulled way back and is willing to baby step it forward. I like that. I feel it will help this masculine settle a bit in their mind so that they don't feel that they have to play games or head fake, because that will not be productive. Page of Pentacles here, this feminine energy. Yeah, starting small but moving toward love. Knight of Cups. I almost don't need to clarify much further because the energy and the connection is the Knight of Cups. You're both moving toward love. Here is the feminine. On her own, independent, single. I say she because it's a woman in the card, and I'm speaking of feminine energy, but you can reverse these. You can be a masculine and still be the feminine in your connection. If you have more questions about that, put that in the comments and I'll describe it to you in upcoming videos. Here we go. This feminine is very grounded, very much making their own way in the world, very stable, knows how to attract to them that which they desire, everything but a love life. So that's what we've got. Moving toward love for this very grounded but independent and kind of on her own feminine. Wanting a fresh start in this connection. Baby step it, the pentacles. Whoop. Yeah, it just slipped out. Doesn't really speak to me. Knight of Cups. This connection. Moving toward love. That's what you're both wanting to do. The Knight of Cups wears their heart on their sleeve. Right? Heart wide open. Cancerian energy, there's the communication. Cancerian energy of the Chariot is moving forward. And I feel there's no card. These are both cards. All three of these cards are cards of movement. All three of them. Forward movement. Knight of Cups, moving toward love. Heart wide open. Heart on the sleeve. Pouring my heart out. This is the Chariot. Another card of victory. We have a victory card right here. This is the second card of victory. Forward motion of an emotional nature. That's Cancerian. It's water. Here's the passion. Lots of passionate communication back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. This can be text messages. It can be DMs. It can be phone calls, whatever. It can also be that someone's traveling to see the other. These are both travel cards here. The Knight of Cups kind of is too, but these two are definitely travel cards. So travel may be involved. Somebody may have to go to meet the other for these communications to take place. I'm just feeling that right now. How is the masculine empowering the feminine? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is another card of returning from the past. It's almost like recycling through. Empowering this feminine to answer that passionate tug. Knights take action. Wands are passion. This is energy of Sagittarius, just letting you know. But there is a cycling through. Sometimes it's impulsive. I almost feel like this masculine is empowering this feminine to, you know, just take a chance. You don't have to have everything figured out. You want me? Come get me. Right? And how is the feminine empowering the masculine? 6 of Pentacles. Empowering the masculine to be fair and balanced, to engage in an equal give and take here, reciprocity. This is, hey, it's a two-way street here. If you want me to give, you got to give as good as you get. So I sort of feel that this is a feminine who wants to kind of backpedal a bit and make sure that both parties are on the same page and that things are fair and balanced. Here in the 3D, there's a lot of stability, a lot of Pentacles energy here. Still moving toward love, though. But this is a feminine who is grounded here in reality. Masculine seems a little more passionate and stuck in some mental energy. So we'll have to look at that in the extended. But for now, this Knight of Wands. Answering the feminine with that 6 of Pentacles. Okay, I get it. Underneath, so it's sort of unconscious energy to this masculine, is their acknowledgement that things need to be equal. Maybe not even equal, but equitable. You know? If we're both out, you know, if I'm out there on the street and like this guy is, and I meet up with somebody and we both find if there's $100 bill on the ground and I say, oh, let's go to the store there and we'll cash it and we'll, you know, you get 50, I get 50. But that guy's a millionaire and I make like pennies compared, then that's not equal. That's not equal. It might seem equal. Well, it is 100 and you split it in two, 50-50. Yeah, but it's not, because it's inequitable. There's a lack of equity. So that's what I feel is coming through here from this masculine, is not just about things being equal give and take, but things becoming more equitable between the two of you, meaning one of you may have more freedom than the other. One of you may have more resources than the other. One of you may have more time than the other. How do we make that equitable so that it feels fair? Oh my God, that took me a while. So what I see here is a masculine empowering a feminine to go for what they want. Move at lightning speed. Move toward the passion. Yeah, it takes work. 8 of Pentacles. But empowering this feminine to use their creative energy to solve the problems. Choose the path. This is about making choices. Choose the path they want to walk down. What do you want to do? What do you want this to look like? It's all in your hands. You choose the path. And I'll be here in the background, says the masculine, making sure that there's equal give and take in a way that feels equitable. It is also a charitable energy. This is graciousness. This is graciousness. So I like that. I do feel this is a masculine who's ready to reconcile, who really would like a second chance and kind of sees their own shortcomings a little bit. Not something that they intended. It's not something that they intended to set this feminine back. But it feels, that's what this 2 of Swords is about. It's like this crossroads of, you know, I've got to make some decisions. I know I'm the block. Like I feel this person knows that they're creating a block to that which they desire, which is reconciliation. It's very interesting. A little confusing. Feminine, empowering the masculine to, yeah, step it up. Six of Pentacles, balance, fairness, equal give and take, reciprocity, and some, yes, oh my gosh. Otherwise, it's too painful, right? Because this is a feminine who's already feeling hurt or who has felt hurt and is kind of on her last leg here. I'm saying her because I'm saying feminine, but you know what I mean. On their last leg. This is a feminine energy, 9 of Wands, you know, with baggage here. There's baggage. Almost at the 10 of Wands, almost ready to lay it all down, put it out at the curb, but not quite there yet. Hasn't given up. Still persevering, pushing through. But it's a slog that has come at a cost for this feminine. And this feminine is empowering this masculine to help them push forward. It's like, listen, if you can make things fair and balanced, then we all win. Then we can lay down this burden. Just don't give up right now. Giving up is too painful. We've come too far. So I do feel like this feminine is really empowering this masculine to keep soldiering on, because they are soldiering on through the pain, beyond the pain, despite the pain. This energy here, it is, like I said, it's charitable. I feel this is the feminine throwing the masculine a bone. Saying, I'm going to be charitable here because things haven't been fair or balanced in this connection. There hasn't been equal give and take. And that has come at a cost. So I'm going to be charitable here. I'm going to throw you a bone and empower you to soldier on. My dear Libras, if I'm speaking your storyline, the link to the extended is below. Also, right next to that link or beside it is a link to join us in the Priestess Lounge. That is a private Facebook group. We're almost at 80 members now. Please join us there. That's where I do live readings twice a week. Normally Mondays and Thursdays. You come in there, I read live. We're all supporting each other. It's high vibration. It's good energy. It's positivity. If you got some to spare, please come over there. We could use it. If you need some, we got some for you. Okay? Take care, Libra. Sending you love, positive energy, and holding you in protective, supportive, positive energy always. See ya. Bye.